FilmReviewerGuy Senior.
And today we're going to review the 1966 Batman starring Adam West. Now, this movie was very popular at the time because it was a very popular TV program. Did you enjoy the TV program?
I did, although I didn't see every episode.
No, well, I've scarcely seen the TV show, but I have seen the movie. I have to say it's quite good. Wouldn't you agree?
It was certainly one of my favourites at the time.
Would you say that's the best Batman movie out there?
Well, it's completely different to the later Batman movies because it was done in a different style.
But still, would you class this as...
I think it's a classic. Camp. Classic.
Well, I just enjoyed it because it really took a good crack at the Batman series. I just think that it did so many things right. It got Catwoman right, which is something we haven't seen in movies like Batman Returns or Halle Berry's awful Catwoman. Do you think they did characters like Catwoman and the villains good?
Yes, I do. And there were several Catwomen, all of whom were good. My personal favourite is Julie Newmar.
Yeah, I have to say that did Penguin justice compared to what happened in Batman Returns. I have to say he was a bit sluggish in Batman Returns, but I think they did him quite well in this movie. Frank Gorshin, I think, is on par with Jim Carrey, really. Wouldn't you agree?
I think so. I mean, I think that Danny DeVito as the Penguin in the later films was excellent, but in a completely different way. Burgess Meredith, absolutely brilliant as the Penguin. And,
yeah, with a cigar, which he never smoked. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, never lit it. Very funny. The Joker, I have to say, was quite good. I mean, I like Mark Hamill as the Joker in the 90s cartoon series. I know you're a big fan of Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Well, indeed. I mean, Jack Nicholson was a great Joker, but I mean, again, completely different style to the 1960s films. Cesar Romero, again, fabulous.
Yeah,
fabulous
he
character.
really nails the part. He really acts like a clown should.
Yeah.
As well as being evil at the same time.
Yeah, I think the original 1960s series really does have a style that's more like cartoons than any of the others.
Yeah. What are your opinions on Batman Robin? Because I have to say, Val Kilmer did a great job as Batman, but Chris O'Donnell did an appalling job in Batman Forever. And I think George Clooney didn't do very well in Batman and Robin.
Well, I think both George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell were fine. Yeah, maybe not as good. I think Michael Keaton and Christian Bale of the later Batman have been the best, but yeah, all of them I think have been quite good.
Well, I thought Adam West did an okay job as Batman, I have to say. I wasn't too keen on him as Bruce Wayne, but he does quite a funny job as Batman, to be honest, and does make you feel kind of happy. And I have to say, Burt Ward, the best Robin I've ever seen. You know, better than the animated shows, any of them, Super Friends, 90s cartoon, you name it. I think he is top Robin. Now, the story is that Joker, Penguin, Riddler, and Catwoman team up to destroy the dynamic duo. So, what did you think about that story?
Well, I mean, again, it was bringing together loads of bits and pieces from the series just to make a bigger movie, and it was a lot of fun.
Right. I have to say I had a swell time with the plot. I think it's very, very amusing. I mean, what did you think of the fight scenes?
Again, the fight scenes they're done in the style of a cartoon, and I think they're extremely funny.
I just thought they were awesome because you can even see where the hands and the faces to touch, and they try to fake that even more when they put the words up to make it easier. But when they don't use the words, you can see quite easily.
Yeah, but realism wasn't the point.
No, but I just loved them in that way. It was very fun. I think the fight scenes are a lot better than what we've seen in the 80s and 90s Batman movies, and even the cartoons of the 90s. If there was anything bad which you would like to point out, what would that be?
I don't think there is anything bad from them. I mean, the scripts are corny, but I think that's part of their charm.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think Burt Ward had some brilliant lines and he delivers them very well. I have to say something which I adored about this movie. It has to be the exploding shark. It's a classic.
Everyone should have one.
Yeah. What's funny though is that he has anti-shark repellent spray with it as well, which I just thought was a fantastic idea. You know, it's just so funny. You wouldn't see that in any other version of Batman other than the 60s. As an overall rating, what would you give it?
Out of how many?
5.
I'd have to give it a 5.
Oh wow. I'm going to give it a 3. I think it's a very, very enjoyable Batman movie. I mean, the suspense and the action may not be there, as it didn't appeal to me in that way, but the humour is very good. And since you said 5, I'm sure you're going to say it's worth the buy.
Oh, certainly it is.
Yeah. I think it is definitely worth the buy. If you don't own it already, you should buy it now, and it is great for all the family. Kids, adults, anything. So this is Film Reviewer Guy.
And FilmReviewerGuy Senior.
Signing out.